Hey there, welcome. Ever wonder how you can make your English sound just a little more natural? Well, today we're going to do exactly that. We're diving into some really fun and super useful idioms, and they're all about money.
So, if you want to talk about money and really sound like you know what you're talking about, you are in the perfect place. Using idioms is one of the best ways to add that little bit of extra color and personality to your English conversations.
Okay, so first things first. What is an idiom anyway? Well, it's a phrase where the meaning is totally different from what the individual words suggest. You know, like when someone says, "It's raining cats and dogs," they just mean it's raining really, really hard. Don't worry, no animals are actually falling from the sky.
First up, let's tackle those moments when you see a price tag and you just think, wow. Here are a couple of great idioms for when you're shopping or just talking about how much something costs.
Our first one is an absolute classic. You've probably heard it before. To cost an arm and a leg. Let's just say that out loud. Cost an arm and a leg.
All this means is that something is really, really expensive. For instance, you could say, the new iPhone costs an arm and a leg. And don't worry, no one's actually trading body parts for a phone. It just means it costs a whole lot of money.
Okay, here's another one that's kind of similar. To break the bank. Let's give it a try. Break the bank.
Now, this one means something costs more money than you have. It's too expensive for your personal budget. So you might look at something and say, I would love to buy that car, but it would break the bank.
So you might be asking, what's the real difference here? Well, cost an arm and a leg is just a general statement about an item's high price. But break the bank is more personal. It's about whether you can afford it. See, a private jet costs an arm and a leg for pretty much everyone. But even a fancy dinner could break the bank if you're on a tight budget that month. Make sense?
Moving on. Next up, let's chat about earning a living and, just getting by. These idioms are perfect for talking about work and day-to-day finances.
This next one is pretty fun to say. To bring home the bacon. Sounds delicious, right? This is all about earning money for your family. For example, you could say, in many families, both parents bring home the bacon. It just means that both of them work to support the household.
Okay, here's a phrase you are going to hear all the time. It's super common. To make ends meet.
This one describes having just enough money to pay for the basics. Rent, food, bills. It's not about being rich, it's about surviving. You might hear someone say, it's hard to make ends meet when prices keep going up. I think we can all relate to that one.
All right, we're on to our final section. Let's talk about saving and spending wisely. These idioms are all about being smart with your cash. Here's some fantastic advice, all wrapped up in a neat little idiom: to save for a rainy day. Now, the rainy day here isn't actually about the weather. It's a metaphor for a time in the future when you might have trouble, like an unexpected car repair or losing your job. So, this phrase means to put money aside for emergencies. For example, she doesn't spend all her salary, she saves for a rainy day. That is a very smart move.
And here's a famous one that maybe your parents told you when you were growing up. Money doesn't grow on trees.
This one's a simple, powerful reminder that money is a limited resource. You have to work hard for it, so you shouldn't be wasteful. You might hear, my dad always told me that money doesn't grow on trees, usually right before deciding not to buy something you don't really need.
Okay, you ready for a little challenge? Let's do a super quick review to see how much you remember. Time to test yourself.
All right, have a look at this sentence. A vacation to the Maldives is too expensive, it would blank. Should you fill in that blank with A, bring home the bacon, or B, break the bank? I'll give you a second. What do you think? If you picked break the bank, you are absolutely right. An expensive trip like that would definitely cost more than most people can afford. Awesome job.
And just like that, you've learned 6 brand new, super useful idioms to talk about money. We covered how to talk about expensive things, earning a living, and being smart with your savings. You did a fantastic job. Okay, now for the most important part, actually using what you've learned. Seriously, the best way to make new words stick is to start using them right away. So my question for you is, which of these money idioms are you going to use first? Go on, try to make a sentence with it sometime today. Thanks so much for joining me.